She had had this bad accident, which is how she met him. A soft glow of light, his voice called out to her, and she eagerly followed. She emerged into a world that was much like her own, only fundamentally very different. The rules of the place were dissimilar to the reality she called home. The very light itself played tricks in ways her eyes were unaccustomed to receiving. She strained to follow this ball of light, because soon it was the only comfortable thing she knew. He led her deeper into his world, uncomfortable with the edges of things, wandering as if drunk off the stuff of life itself. The strange thing being, the more she looked into him, the closer she saw herself going home again, as if this was all a dream, from which she wakes, sheets pulled tight around her body. She strains and finds she can't move. She's terrified. She's felt this before, this terror, this sleep paralysis. Only then an arm is touching her, her mother's looking down. The look on her face, the joy of this moment, not betraying the horror of something else. She can't roll away from what comes next. She can only look at the ceiling, eyes searching the tears of light across the curve of her eye for the voice, for the way out of here. Just the barest of glimpses, but there he is. She gets the feeling that he's been searching for her, aching just to be next to her. But she can't be with him, not now, because of what's happened to her. What's happened to her? When all she wants to do right now is ask him, "Who are you?" He responds as politely as he can. "Just a point of light, looking for you, wanting to find you, with all my being." "All we are is light," she says, and voice carried oh so far. "I want to touch you," she says. Her mother looks down on her, the room filled with other people now. "That may not be wise now," he says, "but look for me, come find me. This world of yours is most inviting. How about we explore it together?" "Yes, we will. But what will they think? I'm only a secret if you make me a secret." "Then I won't." Her mother's frown matches her own smile. She puts her forefinger to her lips, grin pressed wide. Some nights she can't sleep, and when the sun is gone, she has to look for him elsewhere. She lays down in front of the television in her underwear. The soft glow of its light radiates a cool warmth that sends shivers down her body. They listen to music together and talk about life, because sometimes life is all there is to talk about. They confront her about how much time she's spending with him. "This can't be good for you," and she tries to understand their concern. She laughs at odd moments, as if her wiring is misfiring. She doesn't try to rationalize or explain away. Part of her hopes they understand, but realizes that most don't care to look where she looks. She doesn't so much as say, but smile in their general direction. "Why are you so happy?" is the thing they can't bring themselves to say, which she wants to respond to in so many ways, when they finally do. "You're doing funny things to me," she says one night, alone with her light. "I'm burning you," he says. "I know you're out there with so many others right now. I don't feel very special. You're the only one speaking to me," he says. "We had such a good time together, in that other place. Here, the people I care about are all trying to tell me something. Perhaps you should listen to them," he says. "I like far more what you have to say to me, and they're just jealous because my time is valuable." Oh, it most very is. She sleeps,